Sweetie, darling, darling, sweetie. And when I start an episode like that, you know I had a great time. What a good time. Love Island USA, you have really redeemed yourself because last season was not my favorite season. And the beginning of this season, I thought it was going to give me the same as last season, but you picked it up. And I appreciate that. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island USA Season 5, Episode 26. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. This was so great. The episode starts off with, Imani, girl, I love you, but okay. It starts with Imani, who's trying to take a temperature check on where Bergie is, and it's clear his mind is solely with Taylor.
I'm really feeling good with Taylor right now, and I just want to keep pursuing that with the time I have left in here.
I'm happy for you. Oh my God. Team Bergie and Taylor.
Yeah.
Good for you, though.
Thank you.
Any advice for me, like just in life or in general?
Just take everything at your own tempo.
Yeah.
The way I had to literally unscrunch my face. Like I had to tell myself, fix your face, Yulin, because I can tell you're making a screw face right now. And then she's going to ask Bergie for... What you asking Bergie for advice for? Why are we asking Bergie for advice? Like, please. I will say, later on in the episode, he did close things off with Taylor, so I guess he's doing something right. But yeah, with Imani, I need her to make her game a little bit less clear, especially because when she's with Bergie, now I don't think that she talks down to him in the same way that a few of the women did at the beginning of the season, but she definitely puts on the baby voice, definitely tries to make herself seem like, hi, aw, Bergie, girl, come on. Cassie returns, and immediately she pulls Imani to let her know, honey, the hot new thing on the street, okay, and the street for real, because Scott is for the streets, come on, let's be real, is Scott. Why this girl, Carmen, she wants to be in the mix of everything.
Cassandra, where have you been?
I don't know.
We're going.
I'll pull you in a little bit.
Where are you going?
I'm just taking her somewhere. Love ya.
Why are you being so shady with me, Cassandra?
Oh, you're handsome.
Nice meeting you.
You as well. Oh, such a gentleman.
I am. Have you ever been to the UK?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's your problem. You're worrying about American men too much.
Oh, maybe. You know what? Because, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When there's more interest with Imani, the baby voice doesn't show up as much. It's a part of how she flirts, definitely, but it's not a consistent thing throughout the conversation like it is when she's talking to Bergie. Like I said earlier in the previous video, I don't see potential with anybody when it comes to Scott, mainly because, I don't know, I just don't think he's well suited with any of these women. I think his biggest connection or strongest connection could have been with the Taylor that just left. However, oh, and also logistics, how does this make sense? However, if it is a situation like Amber Gale, where a guy swooped in the last week or two and they went to win the whole thing, I'm not even mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm struggling to root for anybody. So if Scott and Imani want to do a thing, if Scott and Cassie want to do a thing, even though Cassie got her own thing going on, if Scott and even Destiny want to do a thing, I don't care. As long as I have somebody to genuinely root for. Leo is going to make sure that his effort for this grand gesture does not go unnoticed come hell or high water.
He's stunning.
Where were you? On a date? No? Can I ask you on a date? I don't see you walk by and my heart doesn't sink to my ass. You make me feel the type of way I haven't felt in a very long time.
I'd rather build, like, a really strong friendship.
It just hurts because I'm the reason why the walls went up. What do I do at this point?
You know, I thought she was going to cave. So I was really proud of Cassie when she was like, you know what? I think it's just friendship between us. In my opinion, the things that Leo said and did are enough for me to be like, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with somebody like you. Because even if you don't cheat again, I now can't trust you. And sometimes that's even worse, you know? one thing about me that I've always said when people ask me, like, would you return to somebody who cheats? If I have that chip on my shoulder about you, now I become a babysitter of my partner. I want to know who you're talking to. I want to know where you're going. I want to know how much money you're spending. I want to know when you're coming home. I want, like, it just becomes this relationship that is a lot more effort than it needs to be. It's a lot more emotionally daunting, emotionally draining. Like, at that point, I'd rather you just cheat on me again, because at least it's like what is it called? A self-fulfilling prophecy. I felt like it was going to happen, so you might as well just do it at that point. Yeah, I feel like if you can't trust somebody, no point trying to make it work. Actually, no. Not that there's no point trying to make it work, but I think that your efforts should be on how to rebuild the trust. Yes, Elaine, that's better. Your efforts should be on how to rebuild the trust, but if you genuinely feel like you cannot get there, then cut your losses. When Scott arrives, oh, guys, the foresight of me. I'm so proud of me, guys. I literally wrote, as Scott arrives, to me, it felt as if Carmen was wishing she wasn't someone's girlfriend. Well, the way that this episode ended, it seems like that's kind of the case.
He's from the UK one. Yeah. He was with Catherine, remember?
Yeah. Who's seen the UK one?
I watched it.
Right. I watched it. You know. Right, yeah. So, yeah.
I'm closed off.
So you two are closed off, so yeah.
I feel like I'm closed off as well.
Y'all, he got a little flavor to him, though. Yeah. I mean, he got good taste. He got good taste. He loves like a woman with that energy.
Yeah. Tells it how it is.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice. We need someone like that who appreciates that.
At this point, this season is not about love for me. It's about shenanigans. So if Scott wants to shenan again on this season, honey, that's okay with me. The women who are open are open. Imani is open. Destiny later on we'll learn is open. So is Cassie. So is Johnny. Like, the girls is open, okay? This is the conversation where Taylor lets Bergie know, listen, I'm only here for you. He's happy to hear that. I'm happy for them. Like I said, although I am skeptical a little bit, I feel like as I see them more, I'm buying into it more. So yeah, let's see where all these open storylines go. Leo, he's such a wonder. He's so special. He's genuinely shocked that his actions, mind you, for memory's sake, maybe you forgot because I think Leo did. He had sex with another woman after expressing that he was falling for a different woman. You know, he doesn't seem to realize that there are consequences to actions like that.
I'm just kind of confused on where we leave off, because she was like, I still have these feelings for you, but I kind of paused the romance part because I don't know if I could trust you again. I wanted to cry during that date because it's like, I'm looking at this girl that I could see the entire world with. I've never felt so crushed to see the girl that I have such strong feelings for every day and can't fully express that.
Well, Leo, next time you know, just because you don't have a title with somebody, just because you're not exclusive with somebody, it does not mean that feelings cannot be hurt, okay? And if you want to be exclusive or set whatever title with that person, just do it. Waiting around for the next best thing, honestly, is a way to steal your joy from a relationship, because you can find better. If we're going to be honest, there's always somebody funnier. There's always somebody prettier. There's always somebody with a better body. But you got to decide, is this the person that I want to commit to and I want to be with? I like what we have. Then face your front and focus on that person. Always looking for greener pastures leads you into situations like this. Johnny is talking to Scott, and this is the first time that we've seen her be the giddy one. She's typically the one who's able to make guys crack, but Scott has found a crack with her.
Do you have any tattoos?
I do.
Where?
I have 4.
There's one. No excuse.
I have one on my ass.
Like on it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm not wearing underwear, so I feel like I would.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can't.
Shit. This is how we make you speechless, like you were then.
I'm not speechless.
You've been speechless twice. Oh, there we go. Boom, done, gone.
Like I said, don't see it for any of the women here when it comes to Scott. Again, with this whole, like, okay, I feel like the way that she was talking about her lack of underwear, it wasn't in the same way that Cassie did at the beginning of the season. But I'm just like, why do we have to announce that, like, when it's not relevant to the conversation? I guess because they were talking about tattoos, so she was like, I can't show you because I don't have underwear. I don't know. let me move on before I offend somebody if I haven't already. Ciao. The next morning, Destiny has returned. She was out for the count because she was sick. And the girls let her know that Scott is here. And she says, well, he's right up my alley.
He's from Wales. He's 22. Brown hair, blue eyes. Bullet blue.
Okay, y'all know my type. It's easy, but
I know.
Need to talk to Destiny. I don't know where she is. Definitely, that's priority number one. Need to have a conversation with her, express to her my openness. I deserve the ability to find the strongest connection just as everybody else in here.
I'm not surprised Destiny's interested. Like I said, she and Bergie have the same characteristic in which they don't discriminate. So, yeah, not surprised. So Zay says that there's things that he needs to talk about with Destiny. I thought this was over. Like, I thought it was done. What are we still talking about? I don't understand. And so eventually, you know, I was going to skip it because I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I think I need to show you guys how childish this conversation was when he finally gets the opportunity to talk to Destiny.
Just want to have a conversation.
I'm not ready to talk to you.
No.
I don't expect any answers. I don't really have any, I'm not expecting any answers.
Well, I'm going to walk away now. I don't want to talk to you, Zay. Do not understand that.
I don't understand how that's fair. Like how you could just not hear me out and just walk away.
And as much as I'm looking at Zay like, oh my gosh, didn't you just finish talking about how proud you were for advocating for yourself and you want to explore and you deserve and you deserve and you deserve. Okay, go to what you deserve, man. Leave her alone. Like, goodness sakes. But then I'm also like, no, they do actually have to have an adult conversation because that's what adults do. Make it known clearly, concisely, what is the deal between us. Destiny cannot do that. Whenever Destiny feels like a conversation is not going to go her way, she's just not going to have the conversation. To me, that is extremely childish. You can't expect everything to go your way, number one. And number two, you can't expect people to only want to talk on your time. That's not how life works. Like, you are not the center of everybody's world. So this has been going on for way too long. It's been what now? 4 nights that they've been pushing on this conversation that they know needs to be had. And yeah, I just thought it was, let me not say rude, child. I know how y'all be. So yeah, Destiny. I want to love you. And I did. And now not as much anymore as a character, not as a person. As a character on the show, it's kind of like, okay, wrap it up. Wrap it up. If you got to go home, then go home. Because I don't even see what's the point of her being here. Speaking of why the hell are we talking about this? Leo.
I did, like, I would be lying to myself if I said I didn't miss you and that I'm not still in love with you because, you know.
You're not. Get out of here.
Oh my God, I'm so fucking corny. I made a poem about it. Casi Castillo, you've stolen my heart, and there's no way I'd leave here without pouring out my entire heart.
You aren't taking no for an answer, and like...
I'm not gonna take no for an answer until you literally say exactly the words. Pull all the way back. She seems to enjoy that I'm applying pressure, so seeing that as giving like a green light type of scenario, like I'm gonna keep doing that because that's the only girl I care about.
I don't know if you've ever heard of this princess. Her name is Elsa. She has this phrase. It's pretty iconic. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I will give him the something child. When he said to Cassie, you still have yet to tell me point blank, stop pursuing. But I'm just like, no answer is also an answer. You've been asking for an answer. She will not give you one. Take that as the answer. It's dead. Let it go. At this point, this feels like harassment. Leave me alone. Go away. We're done. Dunzo. Finito. If you need to hear it in your dialect, like, come on, Leo, like, it's looking very desperate. It's looking very sad. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to learn, just like Destiny, not everything in life is going to go your way. Also, because, and I hope you don't feel violated by me saying this. I'm not going to say your name or anything. I hope that people learn from situations like this because a girl DM'd me the other day about like foolishness her man was doing and was now groveling in a way similar to Leo. And Leo in this conversation was saying, well, you have my whole heart and there's nobody else. Well, you had your whole penis in a next gal. So next time when you say you have strong feelings for me, think about that. Think about your actions and how they're going to affect me and how they're going to affect the trajectory of this relationship. So I'm so sorry when men talk, but you're the one you should have thought that throughout. I wasn't enough for you in that moment. And that's why you acted the way that you did. Don't now come changing the story just because you didn't get your way. As we know, Destiny does not want to talk to Zay. However, she's open to talking to Scott.
Like an American accent.
I have a thick accent. Like, we call this Southern.
See, in the UK, I'm northern, so this is a northern.
I'm a microbiologist.
Okay, Jesus,
Pretty fancy.
Wow.
Pretty intelligent, yeah.
that's caught me off guard. Where have you left it? So.
Oh,
you
we're
two-
done.
Done. Over.
Over. Like, the door is definitely shut.
I need a girl who gives me a bit back. I can't walk all over someone. I feel like I'm a strong personality.
Scott says he wants somebody who can give it to him. Let me tell you, Destiny can do all that and more, okay? All that and more. Scott, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Like I said earlier, Destiny's communication skills need a lot of help, especially at her big age. Like, come on, we're getting too old. We're getting too old. We're getting too old for this. It's not cute, especially if you want a relationship. And I feel like she does want a relationship. We need to learn how to have the hard conversations, even when we don't want to. So, honey, in a turn of events, and the plot twist of all plot twists. We're only 16 minutes. You know what? Somebody complained that my videos are too short, so let me try to elongate this part because I was very pleased at this part. Cassie and Johnny have some kind of something going on between them.
They brought a girl that looked just like me, so.
First of all, you should be grateful.
Yeah.
First of all, you should be lucky.
Yeah, I switched my heels too. Ooh. Well, what?
Oh my
What's she
God,
doing?
both of you. Why are you giggling like that?
Because we're turned on.
Can you fill me in now?
I literally was just getting turned on by Johnny. That was it.
So for me, obviously we've been picking up here and there that Cassie has like these bi-curious feelings. She had talked in the beginning. Wait, who did Anna kiss in that first episode? Was that the first episode or the second episode? I feel like it was Cass. Oh no, it was that other girl. Yeah, I think it was the other girl. But anyways, Cassie has already expressed that her strongest attraction of the women would have been KK. And she even told Keenan on their way out that if he doesn't wife her, she will. So I'm not surprised to see that she has this like brewing affection for Johnny, right? Then you have Johnny, who says that she is actually bi. This is something that she identifies as. However, she didn't know if she should disclose that in the villa because you don't want to make people uncomfortable. You don't know if you're shooting your shot in the wrong direction. I totally understand her on that. Later on, Cassie actually says that she hasn't let anybody know that she's bi-curious. So through watching this show, her mom would be finding this out. I hope that it goes as well as she's saying that it might go for her because you definitely don't want to just show up to a contentious household. So yeah, I was very interested to see this storyline develop, and then they quickly accelerated their connection.
I feel so nervous now.
I know, me too. I'm like nervy.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you pulled me.
I kept looking at you. I kept wanting to talk to you. And so I was like, I'm low-key down.
It got too quiet. It got too quiet. My door has been open, but like I never thought that she was like serious. Yeah. Because like,
No, yeah, she's serious.
If you watch more of my Love Island content, like not just one franchise of it, in the Australian version, some seasons back, they actually had a bi-curious situation as well. One girl was bisexual, the other girl was bi-curious, and Love Island actually let them pursue it and couple up as a couple, a legit couple on the show. One of the girls got cold feet, so it didn't really pan out. I think the UK had done it like way back when I wasn't watching the show, so I don't really know on that. So that's one reason why I'm okay with this situation going on. The second reason why I'm okay with it is because all the Casa Boys who have turned into team furniture, I don't know if that's just production not showing them, but they're all trying to go for these two women specifically. So for them to be absolutely gagged that they not only have a chance, but they're going to go for each other, too good. And the last reason why this is giving me all the life is because Mr. I didn't know my actions had consequences is going to experience the biggest consequence in that these women wouldn't even have met on the show. If not for him, you're the reason they're together. If that ain't poetic justice, I don't know what is. Somebody on Discord was saying, oh, is this what self-love is? You're done. You're done. They definitely do favor each other. I still don't feel like they look that alike. Like they have the same characteristics, but it's like in different proportions. So it I don't know. I'm just not seeing it, but I can see where y'all are coming from. I'm here for it. I want to see how long Love Island is going to entertain it. I want to see how long the girls are going to entertain it. Could they end up winning it all? This is still America. I don't know. But it would be interesting. It would make Love Island history, honestly. In the evening, everybody gets a text and they are going to do the heart rate challenge. I'm used to the heart rate challenge being earlier in the season. However, because things are so up in the air in the villa right now, I like that it's happening right now. It genuinely can push some kind of chaos to happen in the house because why is your heart racing for that person? Why are you know what I mean? Like, this is great. I love it. So the first person to come out is Hannah. It looked like she was attending the Renaissance concert. Love that for her. I don't know what I was expecting exactly, but I was a little bit disappointed. Just a little bit. Like, Hannah is stiffer than I thought she would be. I'm so sorry.
Hey boys, this ain't my first rodeo.
Kind of blacked out when I got out there, and I was just like, let me just do whatever feels right.
Oh, God. Hey.
And I don't expect everybody to be like a go-go dancer or anything. And she even gave her props to strippers because she was like, damn, this is harder than it looks. But yeah, I was like, girl, give us a little something. She's half Mexican. Give us damn. Then you had Miss Carmen. She came out looking like a Victoria's Secret angel. It was a really cute outfit. She was committing to this here challenge. Mr. Kenzo wasn't really a fan. And for a second, I had to remind myself that they were actually boyfriend and girlfriend because I was like, why does he have an attitude? Like, I genuinely was like, why the hell does he have an attitude?
You know, honestly, I am a little bit upset.
I heard bad boys take you to heaven.
To heaven. Now we go to hell.
She's my girlfriend. She got on him, gave him like neck kisses. To me, you know, that's just, it's crossing the line.
Yeah, I don't think he's very happy though. Why? I don't know. I think he's mad that I went up to the other boys. Leo and Marco had to start cheering for me because he wouldn't.
I was saying that I felt like them becoming a legitimate couple was a little bit premature, especially if we're going to go with the story that they did not know each other beforehand. I felt like that was a little bit premature, right? Now you're having a situation where they don't know what each other's boundaries are. Now, can you learn each other's boundaries in a relationship? Absolutely. I feel as if there was some due diligence that needed to be done before becoming in an exclusive relationship. And it seems like that hasn't happened. So now Kenzo has an attitude. Carmen is picking up on that. And the next episode, not only is it a situation where she feels, now she feels unattractive by her partner, but it's triggering her from a past relationship where she says, I have felt this before. I'm not going through this again. I would love for them to explain what they had talked about, what they had gone through in saying like, yes, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. Because I felt like this would be one of the boundaries that you outline pretty early on. Like, hey, as my girlfriend, we are on a show where we do certain things. You and I are not going to do that. So Kenzo says that he was never going to even entertain dancing with the other women. I don't know what he was going to do. Now we don't know. Now he's probably going to switch it up. No, there's no way he's going to lean into it. No, he wouldn't. Would he? Would he? Damn. I don't think he would, but if he did, That would be interesting. Yeah, I feel for Carmen, but then I'm also like, there have been little bits about her, especially in this episode, seeing Scott, where I'm just like, does she even want to be in a relationship? Does she remember she's in a relationship? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, I hope that they can come out of it, mainly because I hate when a woman feels insecure, especially at the hands of a man. So don't like that. And it wasn't Kenzo doing it on purpose. It's literally just a misunderstanding between them on what is and isn't appropriate in their relationship. So we'll see where that goes. It looks like the girls in the next episode are really gonna show it. They're gonna show us what's up. I'm here for it, and I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Mr. Casa Boys, Team Furniture, y'all need to get with the program or get out. Get with the program or get out. All three of you. Zay can go. Mattia can go. Kyle, you damn sure can go. Because at least we see more Zay and Mattia than we do you. Y'all can head home immediately. As always, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.